Hey, how's it going? I'm Zach, and I've been wanting to put a video together for a long time. Apologies right off the bat. I'm not a YouTuber. I don't normally make videos, but this is kind of a passion of mine that I thought I would share, especially with the magic community, because I think it could be really helpful because there's a lot of people that have questions about sound equipment. And this is a system that I have that was put together for uh, under $1,000, probably significantly under $1,000. Well, actually, this is just the microphone system setup I want to show you with the PA. The sound would be another video like music and sound effects and stuff. But I keep everything. It's nice and compact. We'll start with the PA system itself because I have to get that set up in order to show you everything. I've got this little PA stand. This is a nice little speaker stand that I just recently found, actually. This is the newest addition to everything, and it fits right in this bag. Take this out, and it's a nice and easy setup. I'm getting used to this bag because it's got all these cords and stuff on it that aren't really necessary, but this is about the size of a tripod table stand. This thing is for my iPad. I just keep that on there for the music, but so we won't be dealing with that today. But simple setup, and this is actually, as small as it is, it's actually really sturdy. It goes up about that high, and it's got the pin here, which you want to use for safety and also to help with the this thing, because these things do wear down after time if they're not the highest quality. And this stand was probably, I think it was around $40 on Amazon. So the PA itself, the speaker, is the Mackie Thump Go. I researched this thing for over 2 years, even before it actually was released, when it was kind of pre-release advertising. I demoed it at a Guitar Center, and a friend of mine purchased one for his magic shows recently, and I decided after seeing his, that I was going to give it a shot. I love PA systems, and I have a lot of them, and this is already my favorite ever because it's tiny. It's around 17 pounds, and it puts out almost as much power as my big PA. That's twice the size and twice the weight, over twice the weight. So I'm just going to put this on here. The connections are on this side, so I should actually switch everything over. Move this stuff over this way and move this way so it can more easily be seen. Hopefully it can be seen with the lighting here, and I'll bring things that need to be closer. So the original thing that I do, this is something that is pretty unique, I think. I've never seen anybody do this exactly, but the microphone system I'm using, and I'll spare you the history, but the details of the history, but I used a Sennheiser EW112 for over 10 years, and then I switched to a Rode Wireless Go a few years ago. Used that, well, a couple years ago at least, maybe a few years ago. Used that for a while, and I liked it, but a friend recommended the DJI wireless mic system, and this thing is a beast. It's amazing. It comes with a charging case. I had 7 shows this past weekend. This thing was only half charged when I started out, and I ended the 7 shows, and I still had some power left on these things. So, in fact, full charge on the microphones itself. These things are great. I researched these for a long time before I got it, and I broke down and got it at the beginning of the summer, and I've been using this since June. It comes with 2 transmitters. Whoops. 2 transmitters and 1 receiver. It shows your battery status. The case itself charges, and then you charge the mics and the receiver in the case. If you're not familiar with that, they come with a magnetic clip, which is something on the Rode Wireless Go you have to purchase separately. And it's small, nice, compact thing. Turns on and starts recording automatically as soon as you take it out of the case. I'm going to shut it off for now, though. Okay, and then there's the receiver. I'm going to take that out. Now, I did have what do you call it, cold shoe mount on the speaker, but I was holding it on there with alien tape, because I didn't want to drill into the speaker yet to hold it on there because there's not a spot made for one. And then it fell off at a party I did over the weekend. That's a long story. But so normally I would just slide it right onto the cold shoe up here, but can't do that right now. In my bag, I have the cable for the mic. I just use an XLR. Works great with this. Plug it into channel 1 and the out on the little tiny transmitter, which is all charged up and has many, many hours of use. I'll just set it right on here for now. Volume down for right now. So the transmitter, this is the fun part. This is the interesting part. Like I said, it comes with a magnet already attached to it. I just leave that magnet there all the time because my connection, my hookup that I came up with for this, and I've never seen anybody else do this. I started off with my Rode. I would use the magnet clip and I would flip it around and put the magnet on the outside. Then I started taping the magnet to my chest using this stuff right here. This 3M NextCare tape, medical tape. This stuff holds all day long. Like I said, I did 4 shows on Saturday, starting at 11 a.m. Actually, it was technically way more than that. It was technically 8 shows, but 4 of them weren't magic shows. That's a whole other thing that I do. But I put this stuff on at the beginning of the day, 11 o'clock in the morning, actually before I leave the house, so around 9 o'clock in the morning. And then I had this stuff on until, until I got home at about 10 o'clock at night. I had this, but what I do now is I take these little steel discs that you get in those little magnet mounts for your car, for your phone. You stick this to the back of your phone, and then you put the magnet mount in your the air conditioning vent, and that pops it on. You can take 2 of these, and you can get these anywhere, Five Below, Harbor Freight Tools, whatever. They sell these things everywhere now. You can take 2 of them and stick them together back to back like this one is, or you can just take 1 of them and just rub off the adhesive, and then you have it. And then you take the tape, and I just take a few inches of tape, tape it to one side of the metal, and I stick that. When I get out of the shower and I dry off in the morning, I stick that to my chest. In fact, I'm going to do that right now real quick. Okay, so I just stuck that to my chest. I just paused the recording so you didn't have to see that. So I just do that in the bathroom when I get out of the shower. And now all I do is, this is my other favorite investment. This is the microphone that I use, because I don't use the onboard built-in microphone. If you use a lavalier or an onboard mic like this, when you're doing a live, PA system thing, you're going to get a lot more feedback. You're going to have a lot more issues with that. I get no feedback with this thing. This is this particular mic I've had for over 15 years, and it works great. It's around $200. It's like a Countryman, but it's way cheaper, and same thing. It's an OSP HS09. They have the HS10 now. But this thing is great. What I did was I had the cord shortened on this. There's a company called Microphone Madness. They make their own awesome microphones. They actually colored this to match my skin tone better for me. And I shortened the cord to about 1 foot. So because I'm not running a cord down my shirt and down my back into a belt clip or anything like that, I'm taking this thing, plugging this in, and all I'm doing, is not dropping it on the ground. I'm dropping it down my shirt, and it just sticks right to the magnet. And then I just take this, and that's how quick and easy the setup is. I just have it like that. There we go, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to rock and roll. I've got this here, and now I can feel right through my shirt. The power button, when I turn this on, it automatically records. I can feel the vibration, so I know that it's on. This is on. So now all I have to do is switch this on. And when I switch this on, volume going there a little bit, and now I have PA, and this thing, I just, here, I got muted. This PA, this Mackie Thump Go, this little tiny thing, it plays, my orchard residency. You know, it's the space that I've got out there. I've had audiences of 200 out there, and this will play fine for that. I know it will. I haven't done that yet because I just started this weekend for this season and had smaller crowds the first weekend. Of course, there's a helicopter coming when I'm trying to record, but let the helicopter pass. I live near a hospital, so I think that's probably what that is. But yeah, that's my connection. So, and then when I'm done, I just pop that up with my finger, take this out, and that's it. That's my disconnect for it. And I've worn this all day from morning to night, and it's like I forget it's even on. It's so comfortable. It's perfectly fine. So that's my basic hookup for microphone, and I might make one for my music. That's a whole different subject, but that's a lot of fun too. All right, thanks for watching. I'm gonna shut this off.